30,000 of our next item have been ordered today. You're seeing the technology. Scotty, kind, explain what we're seeing.
What you are seeing is the granddaddy of them all. Okay, first of all, it's Hinder and Killer on a Saturday night with humidifiers.
Hinder and Killer.
Like the good old days, Chelsea. You don't know these days, but we go way back doing this. But what you are seeing is the granddaddy of them all. For years and years, Air Innovations has been here, over 20 actually, and we are the ones who brought the coolness. We are the ones who brought the long run time and the top fill and all of those things, and it's a name you know and trust. You are seeing one of our most popular humidifiers of all time.
It should be almost $100, but you are getting it at a 2-day only price. 2-day only price. I own these if we're celebrating all things stay at home. I own these, this exact model with the snuffleupagus thing in gray. There's one in Jagger's room right now. There's one in our master bedroom right now. And I'll tell you the colors down there. That's taupe, gorgeous, wine. I'm going to tell you, all we have left is what we have left. So if there are some missing that you wish you could get, sorry. 400 remaining in the taupe, 650 in the wine. The gray, 1400, which actually is called platinum, and then 100 remaining in the cream. We have 28 minutes for you to get the price that's only good for 24 hours, which should be almost $100. It's $69.
We got a little reminder last night, didn't we?
We did.
About 2-3 inches of snow here in the Philadelphia area and up and down the East Coast. It's winter. Today is the first day of winter. You know what that means? Heat's up, fireplaces are on, and what else does that mean?
Yep.
It is dry. How many of you, as we speak right now, as I look to you in the camera, are getting ready to go to bed knowing you're going to wake up tomorrow morning, dry eyes, dry nasal passage, scratchy throat that makes you think you're sick? The truth of the matter is you're probably not sick, you just don't have enough humidity. This is, like I said, the granddaddy of them all. The 120 hours of runtime, the 2 gallons, the antimicrobial. This is the one that'll put that humidity back in and make you feel better for the next 3, 4, 5 winter months.
That right there is my favorite feature, the top fill. Let me tell you right now, I've been around the block with humidifiers. If you don't have a top fill, you are missing out because it is so much more work to fill. That right there is an aroma tray. Though you're not going to get your own kind of like essential oil little packets, you definitely can buy them and now turn this into an aromatherapy experience. It's cool mist. It doesn't drip. It makes the sleeping of anyone in your home so much more enjoyable. But I always like to joke with Scotty, like we literally burn fires in our fireplace 24/7 this time of year. We start the fire at 7 in the morning. It goes all night. The house is so dry. I could touch a bowl of water and probably get shocked. Like the house is so dry. I honestly, this is not just for the beautiful kind of like the facial while we sleep. It's for the quality of life while we're alive and living during the day.
100%. It's for sleep at night. I mean, sleep better, feel better in the morning, wake up feeling like $1,000,000. We all know you're tired of it. Make today the last day that I'm waking up tomorrow morning feeling terrible and dry and miserable. 3 quick reasons why I think this is the one, why it's, like I said, it's like the Rose Bowl. It's the granddaddy of them all. First and foremost, you get the clean mist technology. So there's a permanent ceramic filter, never needs to be replaced. But more importantly, the entire unit is infused with an antimicrobial inhibitor. So I mean, it's gonna help prevent the growth of bacteria inside the unit itself. Second, runtime, 120 hours, Sean. Think about that. That's 15 nights of sleep before you have to refill the tank. And then the beauty of it is, third big reason is when it is time to refill the tank, like you said, top fill technology. It is important because what that does is, truthfully, it turns the 120 hours of runtime into virtually unlimited runtime because you don't have to turn the humidifier off to fill it. So you just keep topping it off and it goes and goes and goes.
I honestly, like the remote that comes with it is amazing, but the whole operation of it, which is also in colors, so I think really like decor friendly. It's just easy. It doesn't look like a medical device. Most humidifiers growing up did. They had weird filters that you would replace. None of that is happening here. You put your own tap water in it, and then here's why you want it.
Yeah, because you and I can talk about the features all day long, and there are many of them, but there's real science behind it. It comes from the Medline website, from the National Institutes of Health. These folks are the scientists. These are the real people that know what they're talking about. 3 reasons you should have a humidifier like this. Here they are. Number 1, humidified air can help relieve some discomforts of colds and flu. Well, we already know how brutal this winter started, and today's the first day. What does that tell you about the cold and flu season and why you should get it now? Second, using a humidifier can increase the humidity, the moisture in your home, and help eliminate the dry air that can irritate in your nose and throat. That's all of you right now, getting into bed, getting ready to go to sleep, and knowing you're going to wake up feeling miserable. This is your answer. And then the third, humidifiers can be used for dry skin, ladies and gentlemen. Ms. Shawn Killinger.
Well, it's funny because though this is a cool mist technology, it's very reminiscent of when you get a facial, and the step during the facial is that like they put the kind of the mist, the steam on you. I don't think we really resonate with this concept as much because we talk so much about like, I wake up in the morning and I have scratchy throat, I'm convinced I'm getting a cold. No, your body is a living organism and it needs water. We don't love humidity in the summer because it makes our hair look horrible, but it's what makes your skin look plump. And living organisms, you can go a long time without food. You can go not very long at all without water. So let me just say, your skin needs it, your innards need it, your babies, your plants, your wood furniture, your pets. If your floorboards creak, if you sit on a wooden chair and it makes a noise, if you touch a light socket or a person in your home and you get a zap, these are all indications that it is too dry in your home. And life feels better and lives better when you actually are not walking around like a dehydrated vegetable.
It's the relief. It really is, because there's nothing worse than when you wake up at 3:30 in the morning, dry, scratchy, miserable, everything's dry, and you just want to get back to sleep, and you got to get up. You don't want to get up, but you got to get a drink of water. When you have a humidifier like this, that's this powerful, this long running at your bed, do what my wife and I do. Do what you do. Put it on the nightstand. And then what you do is you put the mist extension nozzle on. And you're thinking, why? Isn't that for on the floor? No. Put this up high and let the mist cascade down on you while you sleep. Doesn't soak anything. Doesn't soak your furniture. Doesn't soak your bed. But you know what it does? The cool mist, that moisture just keeps coming down. You feel so relieved.
I have a question.
Shoot.
By the way, the price is only good for the next 22 minutes. That's it. The $69, that should be almost $100. This is a wickedly great deal. Number one, how long will this bad boy run with a tank of water before we have to refill it? Tell me that.
2-gallon tank runs up to 120 hours on low. That's 15 nights of sleep, and low is pretty powerful. However, the good thing is, if you don't mind me doing the second part of it, is it's really virtually unlimited, because as you know, it's top fill. And again, we were the innovators. We were the first ones to bring the top fill here. But if you just top it off every so often, you see how I don't have to turn this off? Just top it off every once in a while. It's virtually unlimited runtime. Comes
with a remote control.
Yes, ma'am.
There is this little aromatherapy vent in the back. Can you just quickly shoot the humidifier around so people can see it?
Be glad to,
and explain how we turn this into an aromatherapy
There's
experience?
an aromatherapy tray in here. You can go on to QVC.com, I believe, and get the packets if you would like, or you can go to Air Innovations and get them. And then if you have the packets, you can put essential oils in it. Basically, it's my favorite's eucalyptus. I love that smell. Kind of just feels like it opens you up a little bit. But if you want to add aroma smells, your lavender, that smell to your moisture, certainly the way to do it. Again, from the name you've known and trusted for 2 decades here at QVC.
And you know, it's key. Like if there are babies in your family, like one of our neighbors just had a brand new baby, and so she's so young, and she's just like a tiny little nugget in that crib, and it's imperative you counterbalance the heat cranking out of your vents, the fireplace that has a roaring flame in it, by putting moisture back in the air. Otherwise, guys, I hate to tell you, like you're exacerbating and expediting the aging process of your skin, of your airways, and certainly your pets are not happy. The FDA actually has formal recommendations for how humid your home should be.
Yes.
And that's not just for you. They also have recommendations if you have pets. So its cream is now gone. It's legitimately like, there's a science here. We're not just kind of like trying to hawk humidifiers for it.
No, I appreciate that. And I'm happy to tell you about all the features, the long runtime, the antimicrobial, the remote, all of those things. But this comes from the Medline website, the National Institutes of Health, and they give us the reasons. These folks are the scientists. These are the ones that really know what they're talking about. What they say is 3 reasons. First and foremost, humidified air can help relieve some discomforts of colds and flu. Well, again, today is the first day of winter officially. Is about 13 degrees outside. What does that mean for cold and flu
I know,
season?
it's crazy
Long
cold.
way to go.
Yeah.
Let's have a humidifier to help that out. Number 2, using a humidifier can increase the humidity, the moisture in your home and help eliminate the dry air that can irritate your nose and your throat. That's all of you watching us right now, tucked into bed, getting ready for a nice night's sleep, but it's cold outside, so the heat's on. You know you're gonna wake up dry, irritated, scratchy. Why don't we put an end to that right now? And then finally, number 3, humidifiers can be used for dry skin. Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Killinger.
Well, it is really important because now also at 52, my skin is drier than normal, and it's not just happening in the heat kind of winter, like the forced air heat winter. Like just naturally, as you get older, the age of possibility, you know, I was talking with Naomi Watts about it last night. Look at this, Scotty. I work with you tonight. Naomi Watts last night. I mean, look at that. But she was talking about...
You couldn't even say that with a straight face. I mean, you really could.
She was talking about how dry her skin is.
Yeah,
and I mean,
for sure.
This is real. This is real. And so your face cream can help your face, but it's not helping like your whole body and your plants and your pets and your husband. I mean, it's a proven fact. You need moisture in the air so that you can look all jubilant and plump all the time.
We don't get to do it often,
We
but
don't.
I adore you and I enjoy
adore
my time
you.
with it, and have a very Merry Christmas.
Thank
So
you.
very good
I'm
to see
sure
you.
you're going to be skiing at some point of it. So
Yes,
we'll
ma'am.
ski.
Thank you.